The black woman, the melanated woman, is a woman that deserves all of my love, that deserves all of my loyalty, my respect, and I will die for her if I have to. My African American sisters, this video is in no way to throw shade at you, because I would never do such a thing. But once again, I want to share why I have a passion, why I have a burning desire in my heart for African women, especially. I've shared some of my thoughts previously, and I want to share some more. As I said before, 2015 is when I seriously got into my interest into African women. It came from Nollywood movies, it came from Ghanaian movies that are right here on YouTube. So many beautiful women, just like the women that live in my country, in the United States. But I love African women's accents. I love their sense of dressing, how they dress, their style, how they carry themselves. It's just a beautiful thing to me. It's a very attractive thing to me. A lot of them are in business for themselves. They own their own businesses, very successful. They know how to manage their money. They know how to manage the money for their husbands in a joint bank account if needed. Women like this, women like the beautiful Jocelyn Dumas, as you see on your screens right now, are one of the primary reasons why I'm in love and have a huge passion and desire for African women. I began watching movies with her. I began watching movies with Tonto Decay and others like Yvonne Okoro, and my passion, my desire, my want, my need for an African wife just ignited my heart. And I got what I wanted. I got my African queen. I've been married to her for almost 4 years this year. And if we have irreconcilable differences where we can't come back from something that has destroyed our marriage, which I pray to God never happens because we've been doing good so far, I will find myself another African woman to marry. Many African women don't believe in divorce like we do in here, in this country, in the United States. They believe in working things out. Now, even if you cheat on them, they'll still stay with you if you admit to cheating. Not that I'm ever going to cheat, not that I believe in cheating at all, because I believe that's wrong. But it will take something very bad for them to make you have a life of a living hell. If you do something that crosses them, they will take your children from you. They will give you hell that you've never had before as a man. I don't ever expect that to happen to me, because I love my woman and I will do anything for her and she'll do anything for me. But I don't know what it really is about African women per se. They're from the motherland. They look just like other black women. They just sound different when it comes to the way they talk. But every time I see, I could tell you, I could look at a picture of 3 different women, and I can tell you exactly which woman in that picture is African. That's how well I know African women at this point. I love the way they look. I love their lips. I love their skin. I love the ones who don't have self-hate for themselves. I love the fact that most African women will not mess with white men. They won't mess with any man except an African man or a man of African descent. Okay? They don't believe in that swirl. The majority of them don't believe in the swirl like most of the women in this country do. Okay? Now, we do have some out there that will bleach their skin because they're lost and misguided. They believe in this whiteness is greatness thing. They believe that some of these white men are telling the truth when they speak, and they don't believe in the deceit that the white man has. But the majority, and the overwhelming majority, I should say, even in South Africa, the overwhelming majority of black women, African women, believe in being with black men and having black children. And your children will definitely be black when you have a child with an African woman or an African man, because they come straight from the motherland. My African women, I love you. I always will. I love all my sisters.